wasting time pretty easily nowadays. What is going on?
I think it's because of the depletion of ozone layer.
What's ozone? Some kind of sea?
No! Ozone is an allotrope of oxygen located in the stratosphere between about 12 kilometers and 50 kilometers above the surface of the Earth. It is in dynamic equilibrium with oxygen and is continually being formed and decomposed. By equilibrium, I mean the rate of production of ozone is equal to the rate of decomposition of ozone.
What does it form though?
Well, you know, an oxygen molecule is composed by two oxygen atoms covalently bonded together, and there is a double bond between them. The high energy ultraviolet or UV light from the sun can break that double bond, and as a result, oxygen radicals are formed. This means each oxygen atom possesses an unpaired electron, meaning it occupies an orbital singly. The oxygen radicals are very reactive.
You haven't answered my question yet. How is ozone formed?
Let me finish my thoughts. Where was I again? Oh yes, oxygen radicals. One oxygen radical reacts with an oxygen molecule to form ozone. That explains how it is formed. But it can also be decomposed by the UV light. The bonds in ozone are weaker, so even UV of less energy can break them. Ozone will become what it is made out of, oxygen molecule and an oxygen radical. In fact, the radical can then react with another ozone molecule to form two oxygen molecules. Isn't this fascinating?
No, not at all. This is getting boring.
Fine, let's turn this the other way round then. Tell me, you boring person, what are the ozone depleting pollutants and where do they come from?
Oh, come on. This is boring. Seriously, let's change this topic.
Bet you can't tell me.
Alright, you want a bet?
Why not?
Fine, it'll be sad for once. Listen now. The decrease in ozone is due to the particulate chemicals produced by man. The main culprits are chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs, which were developed and used for refrigerants, cleaning solvents, etc. Sources of nitrogen formed from power stations and airplanes are also that contribute to the decrease in ozone concentration.
Nice one, buddy. Never know you know this.
But oh well, we're so screwed for this. How can we substitute something as important as CFCs?
Well, there is something, but before we talk about that, we need to know the criteria for the substitute. It must have low reactivity, low toxicity, low inflammability. As application of these sort of chemicals exploit these three characteristics. It cannot have weak CCl bonds as well, because UV breaks the weak CCl bond and the chlorine atom release can destroy the ozone. It acts as a catalyst for the reaction of ozone becoming oxygen. This means the equilibrium is affected. Each chlorine atom is thought to destroy an average of 1,000 ozone molecules before it is converted into an inactive form. And the substitute should not absorb infrared radiation too, because it will act as a greenhouse gas if they do. Now, there's this thing called HCFCs, hydrochlorofluorocarbons, such as CHF2Cl, which can act as an immediate replacement. It decomposes more readily and does not build in the stratosphere. We are also actively looking into HFCs, hydrofluorocarbons such as CF3CH2F and hydrocarbons C4H10. However, they are flammable and they also contribute to global warming.
Wow, alright, cool.
No, I sense the sarcasm right there. Get out of my face.